CNN, the strongest earthquake to hit Mexico in a century struck off the country's southern coast early Friday morning, killing at least 5 and triggering tsunamis. The quake, which was felt as far as Mexico City and Guatemala City, hit Mexico's west coast as the country faces heavy rains from Hurricane Katia to the east. The epicenter was in the Pacific Ocean, some 600 miles, 1,000 kilometers, southeast of the Mexican capital and 74 miles, 120 kilometers, from its Pacific coast. Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto said the quake was the strongest earthquake Mexico has experienced in 100 years. It hit 12:49 a.m. ET Friday, when many people would have been sleeping. Peña Nieto said 3 people died in the state of Chiapas and 2 in Tabasco. Governor Manuel Velasco said 2 of them died in a house collapse. The states of Chiapas, which borders Guatemala, and Oaxaca were closest to the quake. A tsunami has been confirmed in Mexico, with one wave coming in at 3 feet, 1 meter, according to a tweet from the National Weather Service's Pacific Tsunami Warning Center's verified account. The Tsunami Warning Center advised the public that tsunami waves could hit within 3 hours off the coasts of Mexico, Guatemala, Panama, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras and even Ecuador. The country's army, Marines and federal police are being mobilized to respond, Peña Nieto said. 800,000 people are without electricity, Peña Nieto said. Some people are lacking water service, and it may take 36 to 48 hours to get it back up and running. A hotel in the Oaxaca collapsed and multiple homes in Chiapas collapsed, Peña Nieto said. The USGS has reported multiple aftershocks, including 4 with tremors measuring above 5.0 in magnitude. Gonzalo Segundo was awoken by the shaking. I was already in bed. I was in my place, so we were expecting to have a tranquil night, but suddenly, everything breaks apart, glasses, furniture and everything, he told CNN over the phone from Chiapas. The quake had a depth of 69.7 kilometers, 43 miles, according to the USGS, which makes it particularly shallow, according to Jana Persley, a geophysicist at the USGS. That means more intense shaking. The states of Chiapas and Oaxaca, home to about 9 million people, are both located close to the earthquake's epicenter. They are 2 of the most impoverished areas in Mexico, and were likely hit the hardest. We have experienced earthquakes before, but not like this. It was so intense, Segundo said. We are alive. That's the important thing. Persley of the USGS told CNN she expects damage along the coast, meaning a costly cleanup could be on the way. These types of shallow quakes have the potential to be very dangerous, she said. CNN attempted to contact 2 seaside hotels in Chiapas, but the lines appeared to be down. Chiapas Gov. Velasco told Foro TV that there have been reports of damage, including hospitals that have lost power and buildings with collapsed roofs. He said that he will cancel school on Friday. On his verified Twitter account, Mexican President Peña Nieto tweeted, "Civil protection protocols are activated, including the National Emergency Committee." It appears even the capital, hundreds of miles away, was not spared from the quake's tremors. Mexico City Mayor Miguel Angel Mancera said parts of the city are without. In an interview on Foro TV. Videos on social media showed significant tremors in various parts of the country, as well as major damage to buildings and infrastructure, including traffic lights shaking. Paulina Gomez-Wilshner was driving when it struck. She heard an earthquake alarm go off on the radio, parked her car and joined others stood in the middle of the street to avoid falling objects. "This was a very, very strong earthquake, one of the strongest I've felt. And I was here in 1985 when that earthquake collapsed Mexico City," she told CNN. "It was very scary," she said. Gomez-Wilshner said she could hear sirens, ambulances and helicopters in the aftermath, but did not see any immediate damage near her. But a receptionist at the Intercontinental in Mexico City said he only felt light shaking. What do you think about this news? Scroll down and comment. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Goodbye and see you again.